Sea-Watch News, in association with Total Sea Fishing magazine. A trip from the Czech Republic to Norway's famed big fish haven, Tromsø, was well worth the effort for angler Pavel Kepper after he hooked the halibut of a lifetime. At 125 kilograms, over 275 pounds, and measuring 210 centimetres in length, the specimen halibut is one of the biggest reported from Norway this year. Travelling to Scandinavia with 3 other anglers, the group fished out of Dreisfjord in North Tromsø. Targeting big flatties in depths of 40 metres, Pavel presented a Westin glowing place coloured flat mat jig. A huge haul of specimen tope has been boated in the Thames estuary, topped by this impressive 64-pound specimen. Cradled by captor Andrew Wadman, the fish was one of 30 caught aboard Essex charter boat Dawnbreaker 2, including a male weighing a whopping 54 pounds. Andrew caught his prize, which smashed his PB for the species to pieces by over 20 pounds, on fresh mackerel mounted on a 6/0 circle hook. A potential new golden grey mullet record of £2 14 ounces 12 drams has been caught from Brixham Harbour in Devon. Caught by local angler Sean Coulson from a boat in the harbour, the fish beats the current boat caught best for the species by over an ounce. If you have ever wondered what happens when a group of coarse and carp fishing landlubbers venture out on a charter boat trip, you can find out in the latest issue of Sea-Watch, in Fox All at Sea. This made-for-TV programme is split into 3 parts for the free-to-view video magazine and sees the likes of Ian Chilcott, Bob Nudd and Ian Welsh fishing 15 miles out of Brighton with Paul Dyer and testing their cod fishing skills and their sea legs. In amongst catching a ridiculous number of cod, we find more about these stars of their own carp, match and big fish scenes and what makes them tick. Or in the case of Ian Welsh, what makes him sick, literally. You can watch it online, on iPhones and on iPads at www.sea-watch.com and now also on Samsung Smart TVs. Just look for the Fishing TV app. This massive 231-pound 14-ounce tarpon would present a huge challenge to any angler, but on 16-pound line it delivered a monumental struggle for Frenchman Daniel Lepozanski. But then breaking an IGFA line class world record isn't meant to be easy. Caught off the coast of Pointe Noire in the Congo, Africa, and under the guidance of local guide Maurice Gregoire, the tarpon fell for a live bait and took an hour to get to the boat. The Angling Trust is sponsoring the first ever Bexhill Sea Angling Festival between September the 15th and 23rd, 2012. The festival, which is being backed by Rother District Council, hopes to attract experienced and novice anglers alike with a wide variety of events and attractions, including competitions throughout the week, coaching sessions over the main weekend, fish preparation, demonstration events, and much more. Find out more at www.bexhillseaanglingfestival.com. Clive Gammon, one of the great angling writers, has died aged 83. Clive was one of the world's top sports journalists, covering Olympic Games, alley fights and World Cups. Among the finest angling writers that Britain has ever produced, he was also a critic for The Spectator, making him, he later said, the only man in the world who earned his living by fishing and watching the telly. As a star writer for the American magazine Sports Illustrated, then with a circulation of more than 13 million, his job demanded just 12 articles a year, and he covered almost every major sporting event for 2 decades from the late 60s. Ali, James Hunt and Gareth Edwards were his friends. But fishing was his first love, and through Sports Illustrated's travel agency, he was able to fish all over the world, from Christmas Island to the Falklands, and write about it. He wrote several pioneering books on Welsh and Irish fishing, but his best works are those documenting his travel adventures: I Know a Good Place, 1989, and Castaway, 2005. And finally, if you've got a story for Sea-Watch, don't be shy, send it in and we will consider it for our video news item. We will need some decent images to illustrate the story, along with full details, all emailed to info@fishingtv.com. Sea-Watch News, in association with Total Sea Fishing magazine. Brought to you by Sea-Watch, the free-to-view video magazine for shore and boat anglers everywhere. www.sea-watch.com